Hey guys, so I finally got one of these. I didn't actually order this from the HasLab or did the fundraiser or anything like that. From a year ago, I actually just bought this from another individual. Didn't pay too much more than I should have, but yeah, it wasn't as cheap as when I bought it a year ago. But that's just the way it goes. Probably do this again last year with the Galactus, but. Hopefully not. As you can see, I'm doing this review a little bit differently. Pretty much don't have room in the toy room to actually put this in there and get good shots and stuff like that. But yeah, here's the box. I'll just turn it around and show the sides and stuff like that. We have this part right here. Some really good artwork in it. And then the back, some more really good artwork. And then on the sides too. So basically this one I think is based off the Powers of X comic that came out a few years ago. Some more newer stuff. For this one I'm gonna actually have to kind of do this in parts. I actually have not, I've opened it, just slide it out, just make sure it was in there. Just because I bought it off Marketplace and I was like, oh no, something might happen, but sure enough, it's in there, but I haven't pulled it out and played with it. So, that's what I'm fixing to do now. And, all right, I'll post that in just a second. All right, so I'll slid this out of the box. You can kind of see it there. This styrofoam was pretty much filled it up. It was in there nice and tight. As you can see, you see the Sentinel have the 3 alternate heads. The top one there is Master Mold. I'm not sure what the middle one is, but I think the last one there is like a damaged head. And then there at the bottom, you got like the 2 Sentinel figures. I think one of them's called Bastion. I can't remember exactly. And then over to the right, you got the Tentacles. So. That's pretty much everything that came in the package besides instructions. It does need some batteries. I'm not sure if it comes with it. I don't know, but I got some, so I'll grab those and go to work on this thing. All right, see you in a minute. All right, guys, so I got him out of the package. He is big. I think the measurement was like 26 inches. I don't know, somewhere around there, just over 2 foot, but I mean, he's a big 2 foot. So I got the batteries in as well. I'm gonna scoot in here. I have no other way to think about doing this. So basically you just press this chest piece right here and he lights up and you can see it in his eyes as well. It goes from like a red, purple, yellow, green, I don't know, just like those different colors. And each time you press it, it'll just do that. It sort of changes as well. I need to do some more research. It wasn't much as far as instructions go, just kind of like a thing that said, this is what you do, and then you pop off the back part right here. This part here just kind of pops off. So like when I was messing with it, I'll just show you real quick. Like I was assuming this would slide up, slide down, and come up that way. I'm always trying to be careful with this stuff because I can break it pretty easily. I'm not incredibly strong or anything, but it's easy to break plastic and stuff. And I've got something there for some reason. Anyway, I didn't drop them or anything as far as I remember. But yeah, it just takes 2 AAA batteries. It does not come with them, which kind of sucks. It's been pay $100 for a toy and get to buy some more batteries, but it's kind of a liability thing because batteries can be corrosive and other issues like that. The bad thing is the whole rumor about getting a loose right knee. I got one. So the guy I bought it from actually had 2. He said he was gonna keep one or thinking about keeping one and give me this. And this one was, either not open or he really went the extra mile to hit it back up and just picked the one with the bad knee. I have no idea, but just look at the draw. So I just kind of give you an idea of what that is. It's just this knee right here. It's kind of loose. Like this one here, the left knee. Not sure if y'all are getting that or not. Sorry. But yeah, it takes a little bit more effort. And this one I noticed. Like this one, you can kind of see it just shifted just by moving the other one. So you can lock it in place, but the thing is like I'll notice, you may notice it too, like it just kind of, see it'll drift. So you have to kind of get it right. Maybe yeah, one thing too is like this is just kind of a QC thing that happens with figures in general. I don't care if you buy NECA, Marvel Legends, wrestling, whatever. You want to get some loose joints. One thing I always try to do is try and turn the heels in, the toes out. That kind of helps balance it out. But I mean, it's in good shape. As far as I know, I heard that you can actually pop out one of these parts because that seems like it's a little loose, and supposedly you can pop this out and tighten a screw in there somewhere. I don't know. I'll do a little more research before I get too creative with it or whatnot. God, I don't even know where to start with this thing. I mean, I'm still just incredibly impressed by this thing. This is amazing. So I'll go over like the details as far as the head and what it can do and all that. So it looks like the lights just cut off on their own. I was trying to figure that out earlier because if you press the button, it'll just, you know, change colors. So start off yellow, now it's green. I guess we press it again. I guess like red, purple, and you can see it in the eyes as well. Which the eyes are really impressive. I don't know if you're seeing that too good, but like it's the circle eyes. Yeah, that's really cool. The mouth doesn't move. The head kind of has like a little bit of wiggle room. There's another thing too, like I noticed if I hold the button, it'll blink. And I'm not exactly sure what that does. I don't know. But apparently it just goes off on its own. Let's see, as far as shoulders, like these are just kind of flaps that go over. You can see, you know, a little bit more intricate stuff in here. And it's doing it again, it's blinking. Pretty standard articulation, like the elbows, are double jointed. Everything is pretty much solid in here. I'm trying to get like a good perspective on this, but like the hands is what is really impressive to me as far as articulation goes. Like his hands have the articulated joints within them. So that actually slides out. This kind of reminds me of like the old Toy Biz Marvel Legends where, you know, they had articulated fingers. I mean, things had like 40 plus points of articulation. So that's what it reminds me of. So you can do like hand gestures. I'm not going to do the obvious bad one, but you know what I mean. That one needs to be worked out a little bit, and they're ratcheted too. You may be able to see the little ratcheted parts there. So yeah, you can do like hand gestures. Shoulders are really solid. You know, I'll bring this up just a little bit. You see like the wire work in there. That's really impressive. Work around the legs, the abdomen, and the back as well. Get back to the feet real quick. So the feet kind of, this is like carrying a kid. Yeah, the feet have the articulation. This little boot clamps there too, that kind of is mobile as well. That's a loose right leg. This was mentioned earlier. I don't know what else to really say about it. I mean, it's just incredibly impressive. So you can see it now, like it kind of drifted. I kind of let it go, and the knee will drift. You have to kind of shift the weight right. That might be an issue with something else too, but I don't know. I noticed it. So the more I'm seeing it, the more I'm realizing, well, maybe I do need to try to tighten it. I don't know. I'm trying to get it working, just kind of scoot it back here and show you some more of the stuff that came with it. All right. So it comes with like a damaged hand, one extra hand. So these parts are not like articulated or anything. It's just not even like these parts either. It's just, you know, a hand. So it's like the, you know, work and move. The heads, there's 3 alternate heads. I'm gonna show them off and then we'll try to pop one off. So this is the master mold head. So basically if you have like a bunch of those Toy Biz, Hasbro, Marvel, or those Sentinels, you could probably make this a master mold, or like the Marvel Universe Sentinels as well, which I may actually go that route. I don't know if I can find them, but here's the master mold head. Sorry, scooting styrofoam. There's the Sentinel head. Well, 1, 2, yeah, 3. Yeah. So it looks a lot like this one. It's just, you know, the 3. And then there's the damaged Sentinel. So, and what I'm gonna try to do is pop this off in a minute and kind of show you that part. Just to give you an idea of the scale of the figures. I'm not gonna take them out of the plastic yet, but these are like the Bastion figures, I believe. I know the guy's name is Bastion, I'm not sure about the girl. But yeah, you see that. And he does come with like the alternate little small Sentinel head. So there's that. And then also has the tentacles, which are pretty big. Like if I put it right beside the Sentinel, it's, you know, easily about halfway. These are wired too, so you can actually just bend them pretty easy and they stay in place, real solid. Yeah, have quite a good weight to them, and I can squeeze them into his hand real quick. So there's a spot here like where the thing would go, and you just kind of squeeze it in there, and yeah. And there's 2 of them too, so they're both the same size and everything like that. Slide that over there. So what I'm gonna try to do now is just pop the head off and try to switch it around, because I just want to show you how the lights work. I haven't did it yet, but like I know I'll show videos about how it looks. Shoot. So this is what it looks like without the head. It's like just a weird Sentinel. Yeah, kind of stay. All right, so like when you turn on the light, this is like the neck piece that just kind of moves. You can see there's just a light radiating from there. That's where your light comes from. The R2, this is kind of tricky. You have to kind of center it right. If you don't, it's gonna look weird because his light's kind of, his eyes light up from it. So, wish me luck. Okay, that looks pretty good. So you can kind of see this is the master mold head. Let me light it up again so you can see the eyes and try to get his head up. You know, I really like that they kind of went with this too. Like that was a good option because I know people, Yeah, you can tell that right knee. Yeah, that's why I have to be tight. It's heavy too. I think it's like 18 or 19 pounds or something. I can't remember what it said on the box. But yeah, I really like the master mold head. I mean, I'm not gonna keep it like that for now, but like I like the option, so you can buy like the old Sentinels, the smaller ones, and not have to buy 100 of these to army build Sentinels. So it's a good idea. I was wanting to try the damaged one too, because the way the damaged one looks is like you got a, like, one eye's out, one eye's, you know, you can still see through it, and you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see in there. It's hard to tell, but you can just kind of see where it's reflected, or would be reflected there. Alright, and you can see, I guess this is the head that you use if you got the bad knee. But anyway, so that's cool. Yeah, you can see like there's just one eye that lights up. Very cool. You know, straighten up a little bit. And just to kind of put it in scale, I'm gonna put the other head on real quick. You can basically take one of these figures and just put it in his hand. So like that's how, you know, that's a pretty much a standard 6-inch figure. And you can just put it in his hand. Supposedly, I haven't tried it yet, but that's what I'm doing right now. Now I'm not taking these, I'm not planning on selling these yet, but like I just keep them in the bag because I'm experimenting. I'll just do it like that for now. Yeah, you can see you could just hold a 6-inch figure. That was really awesome. God, I can't wait till I just take some X-Men figures and build something crazy out of this. Other than the knee, I'm really impressed by this. I mean, like, costs a lot of money. But granted, this is what we're gonna look at with Galactus too. It's like people spent, you know, the $350, $400 plus shipping or whatever it was now, and then have to wait a year, and then they're gonna go through that, and they're going through the Rancor thing too with the Star Wars figure. So, you know, now I wish I kind of got a Galactus, but I don't know. Oh well. If I had to choose, obviously I get a Sentinel, but Galactus is awesome too. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I can't wait to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit in the toy room. I'm gonna fit it somewhere. I don't know. This is probably. God, this might be the most impressive figure I've got in my collection as far as just size and price and everything. But yeah, if you got these, enjoy it, and I will talk to y'all later.